All right, Friday night football action. Here we go. Another ACC game. We hit on Louisville yesterday. Obviously, Louisville's got a way to go in the offensive end, but I liked how they played defense. They hung in there the whole way and got us the cover. Another ACC game tonight, Florida State versus Boston College. And I'm going to go ahead and take the points again. I'll take Boston College at home. Oddsmakers came out with the number 7.5. That's where it is across the board. I'll take the 7 and the hook. And I think Boston College is going to hang right in there with Florida State, mostly for some different reasons. If they can execute their game plan, I think they'll stay right in it like they did last year. I want to break down here what Florida State has done so far this year because they played Texas State and USF, South Florida. And I want to take what Boston College did last year against Florida State because their stats so far this year doesn't really matter. They played Maine and Howard. Okay, let's break it down. Florida State, they come in averaging offensively, they're just fine. They are averaging 46.5 points per game, 538 total yards per game, and third down conversion rate of 44%. Everett Golson's come right in there, spreads the ball out, had a bad first half last game, came out, played great the second half. Also, he spread the ball out to 9 different guys. He's just a good quarterback. You know, he comes over from Notre Dame, good pedigree. He won't get rattled. I'm hoping Boston College gets to him just a little bit, gets him a little bit uncomfortable because he's got some weapons. He's got Dalvin Cook in the backfield and some returning receivers. They're all skilled. The problem is up front, their offensive linemen, they're all new. Boston College brings just about everybody back, so they should be able to get some pressure on him, hopefully, especially with the home crowd behind him. Even though that's not such a factor, Boston College is actually a pretty good road team. All right, defensively, so far this year, Florida State, they're also just tough. On that side of the ball, they've allowed only 15 points per game, 287 total yards per game, and they've only allowed a third down conversion rate of just over 16%, well, just under 17% actually, and they're good. Again, they got some new pieces on that defense on the line as well, you know, so it's going to be interesting to see how they match up with the Boston College offense that also has some new guys on the offensive line, but they got a really good running game. So I'm going to give the lean here to Boston College just because of their coach, Steve Addazio. I like what he does. He's going to run the ball. He's going to run it down their throat. He's going to do the best he can to control the clock, give his team a chance to win this game. He's a good coach. He should set him up, give him a good chance to win. Offensively, Boston College last year against Florida State gave them all they wanted. In that game, they scored 17 points. They gave 313 total yards, 240 of those coming on the ground. So Florida State's going to be ready for this. I think Boston College is going to do their best to establish that ground game with Hilliman, and hopefully they can get something going. If they can, then they'll be ready for some play action, things like that. So Florida State's tough. If Boston College doesn't turn over the ball and they protect the ball and use some clock and go ahead and just keep pounding the ball, I think they're going to be in good shape towards the end of this game. Defensively, last year, Boston College, not bad against Florida State. They allowed 20 points, 391 total yards of offense, and only 110 of those coming on the ground. I'm looking for Florida State to come in, probably play pretty well, but Boston College, they just got that. You know what you're going to get from them. What I like, although they have a new offensive line, basically, Steve Addazio, that's his specialty. I think he's going to have them ready to play against Florida State tonight. So I'm going to take Boston College plus the points. It's going to be my NCAA football Friday night play of the day, and I wish you guys luck on your plays of the day.